Hello? Oh, you look super friendly. I'm gonna die right now, aren't I? No! Ah! Ah! Buddy. Oh my god! That's bad. That's really, 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 really bad. That's really, really, really bad. Oh, yeah. Ah! I forgot they can throw themselves. Oh! No! No! Because this thing is just ripping it. Hey everyone, welcome to episode 2 of my personal survival drilling thunder scrap mechanic playthrough. Woo! Alright, so today I'm in creative to start off with because I have been working on something for the last couple hours. I almost couldn't find it. Right over here. I wanted to design a truck for survival, and I had this kind of idea and I wanted to show it to you, show you what I got, and then we can kind of go into survival and build it, or attempt to at least, with what we have. Like, we don't have these uh, door handles or anything, but everything else we should be able to get, just not as cool. So basically, it's just a simple truck, right? Looks good to start off with. But there's some goodies hidden inside of it. So you have the suspension is kind of fancy. You have suspension going down on bearings onto an axle, and it's like this for each, all three axles. I'll lift it up here. This is the setup up here for steering. Basically, you just have the suspension go down, and then you have the bearings, so that way it allows the axle to kind of sway back and forth on terrain. We'll go over some here in a minute and look. And then the other cool thing is that I've designed it in a way that allows me to create different attachments to put on the back here, because I didn't want to be stuck on one thing. So you remove this, right? Let me get some caution blocks real quick. So basically up here, this is what it looks like normally, right? And you have these two bearings, which allow me to weld different things onto this area back here, like that. So we could build like a camper shell or something to get farmers with, or just this flatbed, and then we weld it onto there, and it's not laggy, which is good. Like, it works fine, it is stable, and yeah, I mean, it works. We're gonna see how it acts in survival, but I'm assuming it's similar, if not the same. I know that in survival, for some reason, I don't know if it's still a thing now that the game is in 1.0, but things used to act differently in survival than creative, and I'm not 100% sure. But let's take a look at this. We have lights in the front, obviously, you can control the door. But let's look at the suspension, going over some of these fields over here, and then we'll kind of head into survival and see what we need to make this thing for real. But it does pretty good. Obviously, it's it's not great, but neither is the terrain we're going over. And it doesn't do too bad. The only real problem is that in the front it bottoms out a lot. I have it leaning forward quite a bit because I drive a mid-sized SUV, an older one in real life, and it has this like lean to it, right? So if you want to like tow something, it has this lean. So when you weigh it down in the back, it's straight. So I kind of tried to recreate that here, which worked. And then I did some tests with like throwing a refine bot and a couple of resource collectors on it just to see how it acts. We even throw a craft bot on it. And then we drive, and it doesn't do too bad over like this terrain. So I think it would do good with like farmers. Look at that wheels from the side right there. That's pretty good, right? I think it works. I usually don't build cool stuff, so this is like pretty neat for me. Like, usually I don't build better than just the normal suspension on wheels, but I tried to make it actually work here. And I don't think it turned out too bad. It is a little top heavy, but that's implied. So yeah, I don't know if maybe the front bumper I'll fix, or, you know, whatever. Why does it lean like that? Something's not normal. That suspension's here, and that suspension. It doesn't make... Is it just not loaded? You know what? Is it the craft bot? Yeah, maybe the craft bot just doesn't have a normal... I'm so confused. Yeah, so I guess the only thing it's really missing is a sway bar, right? Because it leans, and it just don't stop leaning. But that's okay, you know? It's good enough for what we need it to work for. But yeah, I think it'd be cool because, like, the main thing I want to do is just have the different attachments. And my original idea was to, in the back here, have like a crane that came out, kind of like those dumpster trucks, that lift this whole thing up onto here. But I wasn't really sure if it would lag. That might be a good test in the future to see if it would actually lag, because now the game's in 1.0. But yeah, it works. Yeah. Pretty cool. So I think we'll hop over into survival. I'm going to grab a couple measurements of this thing, and then we'll just kind of go from there. Like, look at how it does on these bumps. Like, with stuff on the back is interesting. Without the stuff on the back, let's see that going, like, quickly over the terrain. Because obviously with stuff on the back, it's going to, like, bottom out a decent bit. Yeah, it does pretty good. Yeah, little bounce there because the bumper's too low in the front. I really might just lift it up because that's kind of annoying. But I mean, you don't really have fields like this in survival, you know what I mean? Like, what terrain are we going to go over that has this much bumpiness? Alright, yeah, let's go to survival. Alright, here we are in survival. I forgot we don't really have a lot of stuff. And this is our car right now. So we got a long way to go. I think beeswax is the first thing I'm gonna go grab. Because we need... Yeah, let's take a look here. You're back. Wild. Anyways. Let's see. In creative made it with tier 2 metal. We're just gonna use tier 1 metal because this is it's not that bad. It's kind of bad. Because we don't have a drill, so we don't have a lot of metal. We have 245 scrap metal, so we're probably gonna have to go get more metal also. Suspension-wise, we can make suspension. Bearings is fine. Switches are kind of unnecessary at this moment. Wheels is a big thing here. I don't even have a good engine that can connect to all that stuff. Or I have to make an engine also, which we have enough materials for. We don't have a horrible amount of materials, but like we don't have enough, so we're gonna have to go get more for sure. But beeswax first, and then we'll come back and reconvene. I'll probably hit a couple of buildings also while I'm out here getting beeswax. Just that way we can speed everything along, and then you guys can watch me build instead of just loot the entire time. Sound good? Deal. That's crazy. Unbelievable. That's wild. I can't fight these guys to save my life, man. Alright, I think we're about good. I think we actually have everything we need, other than maybe like oil or something like that, but we can just fill that in later. I think we're ready, honestly. We got some more metal, some component kits, some circuit boards, some beeswax. So let's get to building. Oh, wood. That's an interesting concept. I'll probably need to go get some wood. But we'll cross that bridge when we get there, which is not now. Start off, let's see how much oil we have. 4. That's great. I can't wait to have to go get oil. Alright. We're gonna first make the wheels, I think. Nope, we're gonna need wood. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna grab wood, and then we will reconvene again, because I thought I had enough, and I don't. It's kind of wild that so many Hey Boss drop component kits now. Seriously. Like, I used to have such a hard time getting component kits, and then now I'm pretty sure every single Hey Bot this entire time has given me a component kit. Which is pretty crazy. What's up, dude? Drill? Nothing? Cool. Alright, now maybe we'll have enough stuff to build the truck. I realize it's kind of crazy to build this thing on the second episode, but I just had the idea, and then I built it in creative, and I was like, this is awesome. We should do this, and then now I'm here. So we're going to kind of brute force it a little bit, have this truck. I think I'm going to make it out of scrap wood, though, because with the way I built it, you have like a frame that's out of metal, and then you have wood around it, so I'll just build it out of scrap wood and then upgrade the wood later, I think is the plan. Oh, I do have to go and research these pipes, I think. And I don't have a straight pipe to use, do I? Do I have one over here? Do. Okay, so we may visit the... what's it called? Schematic bot here in a sec. Get out of here. We may visit the schematic bot in a second. Go research some of this stuff so we can use it to build. I got 5 more soil bags. That's gonna be nice for our farm. Alright, where's the closest schematic bot? I don't actually know. We're gonna go find out. Oh, there's a builder quest over here. Let's go grab that real quick. I'm not sure where the closest schematic bot is. Somewhere on this road, I'm assuming. Whoa. This looks weird. What the heck? Cool. I'll be back for that in the future. Interesting. Look at this forest. What? This is so sick. I wonder if building our base in the forest would be cool. Like in this opening over here. Is there not a schematic bot at these? I thought there was a schematic bot at all of these. I'm gonna grab one of these lights. And then get out of here because these guys are following me. Get me out of here! Whoa. Desert? This map is huge. Oh my gosh, that desert's massive! What happened to the road? Oh! What? Hello? Oh, you look super friendly. You're not friendly, are you? Can I kill you? I'm gonna die right now, aren't I? Oh my gosh. No! Ah! 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 Get out of here. What in the world? How do you kill those guys? I don't know. I got a hidden. We got that. Where in the world do I go for a schematic bot? Look at this tile. This is crazy. That desert biome goes on forever. Holy cow. All I wanted was a schematic bot. That's one. I found one. Look. It's an actual schematic bot. In the flesh. There's a ton of warehouses. I don't know. I thought that they got rid of there being 9 warehouses, but it actually looks like there still is 9. Because I passed like 3 on the way here. So maybe the map is just bigger. You know what I mean? What's up? All for this. Do I not have the other pipe? Is that not the same pipe? No way. Oh, I don't have the pipe. Looks like we're using blocks. Gosh darn it. That is so like me to just not even bring the pipe that I wanted to unlock. Small tape rolls. What else we got? Large rectangular window? Man. I wanted a pipe. What if there was one at this house over here? What are the odds of that? 0? Probably. There are some at these, like, loot buildings. So we could go to one of those and look. I also kind of don't feel like doing that and kind of just want to use blocks. Alright, you know what? I decided I'm going to go look in the building for a pipe. This wasn't a foreseeable thing. Did I miss a chest over there? What the heck? I didn't expect to, you know, forget the pipe. But... you know what? Let me drink this first. See, I didn't get hit there. That's pretty cool, right? If only I could do that every time. I hear a farm bot. I am mad uncomfortable right now. Where is he at? He's right there. I need these plots. I wish that wheelbarrow had the pipes I wanted. Cool, I'm out of here. I don't feel comfortable anymore. Let's go in here and look for... All I need is a pipe piece. I'm not even going to loot it. I'm just going to literally grab a pipe piece and leave. Alright, that building had literally nothing in it, pipe-wise. So I think we're just going to go back to the mechanic station and use blocks or something, because that's crazy. And I'm not driving all the way to the mechanic station, grabbing the pipe and coming back. I just saw something. Hold on. Do I have food? I have a sunshake. I just saw something. There he is. Look at him. That's not him. Oh, he's right here. No, he's not. What is happening? I saw one of the little red tote bots. Where'd he go? Did he blow up? Buddy. Oh my god! That's bad. That's really, 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 really bad. That's really, really, really bad. That's really bad. That's really bad. Is he coming? I see the little red tote bot again. I just wanted to say hi to him. Oh, he's running. I didn't realize that the red tote bot was with the farm bot. You see him down there? Running around? You know what? It's not even worth it. It's kind of worth it. I want that thing. They're everywhere! Okay, yeah, I'm not going over there. There was like a purple chest and everything, but I would rather not risk my life and have to run all the way back here. That's a future thing. When we have a bed on the car, we can stop over here and run in, but that's concerning. That's cool. That's the first time I've seen the little red bots. They look, yeah, scary. I mean, they're literally running around with the farm bot. Like, what the heck? Yeah, it'd be neat to, like, build a base. Like, take down... Quit hitting me. Take down all of these... Like, take down these shacks, and then build a base right here in the middle of the road. I don't really know what I want to do for a base. I've had a couple ideas. In my old survival world, in videos that are no longer on this channel, I built like a massive factory, which was mostly just a square made out of like wood and metal. But yeah, I had all of my vehicles in there and my craft bot and everything. It was pretty cool. It's kind of funny, they're stuck on the chemical bond. I wonder how long this pipe piece is. Because if it's, I think 4 long, then I can use that for the middle of the pipes and then just put blocks on the outside, and then we can fix that easier in the future. How long are you? Are you 3? You're 3, aren't you? Yeah, that sucks, dude. It's not gonna work at all. These are my pipe pieces. Like, what happened here? Maybe I should go unlock it. Do I care enough to go and unlock it? I don't really know. Let me think about it while I organize my stuff. Alright, I organized my stuff, and I do kind of think I want a schematic bot. I just don't know where a close one is. I'm not going back the way I came. I think I'm going to go east this time. Because I went north, and the next schematic bot that's north is like a mile away. And that was ridiculous. Fun. but ridiculous. So let's go this way and see if there's one closer. And then we can just unlock this pipe piece, and then... I do have it, right? Can I just double check? Yeah, okay, cool. Oh, I see one, I think. Look, it's way closer. What's up, guys? Drive-by? Okay, I was trying to drive-by. Alright, you can hit me, that's fine. Thanks, guys, bye. Oh, I forgot they can throw themselves. Oh! No! No! Get off of me, dude. What are you doing? Get off. Ridiculous. Alright, home sweet home. If you can call it that. Should I use some of these component kits for the craft bot? How many do you need? 5? We can do 5. Watch, now we're gonna be 5 short. I'm gonna scream. Alright, there is 455 metal. Now it's time to break out the stuff. Alright, I have a couple pictures of the truck up on my second monitor, and so we're gonna kind of look at them and go from there. But basically, we have, it is 35 long, so we're gonna do like 2 extensions is 32, and then we have 1, 2, 3. So that's how long it is. That seems really long. What the heck? I guess it's not so bad after you, like, build it all out. Alright, and then let's do the front first. Right, so the cab is 9 long. So we have, if this is the front of the cab, it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we'll put a block right here. We'll start going up. I think I went up 3 here because I had that lean, so these ones are higher up. I could alternatively make other suspension. Nah, let's not do that. We'll use off-road suspension. And then this went forwards by, this is the 9th area, so we need 8. That's our cab, I believe. And then I had it going out by 3. I didn't think that was centered. Okay, so we'll go 3 out on each side. Like that. And then we need suspension component kits. That's not dangerous at all. Just make 4. We'll see how much we can upgrade all of this stuff. Probably not much. But we'll see. We'll make 2 more. Boom and boom. And then we have this. We have pipe. Oh, no. Hold on. I forgot how I did this. We had the pipe corners. So that way we can have the axle go back and forth. I don't know what. I'm not like a professional, so I have no idea what I'm talking about. Just keep that in mind. Now we're not going to be able to paint this yet. That's okay. Let me make some of these pipes. You go there, and then we have bearing, T-piece. Oh, I don't have a weld tool. I need a weld tool. I can make a weld tool. Why do I have or metal too? I must have found that somewhere. That's hyper convenient. Is that a word? Hyper convenient? I guess it is now. Because that way I can weld these 2 angles together. We're gonna need a bunch of these pipes. These aren't 4 apart, right? Can I verify? Or they are 4 apart. And these are 3, so we have to use these. Boom, 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 boom. Alright, we'll be able to do that. And now it's 1 solid axle. I'm actually super excited about this truck. I'm glad that we can finally build it instead of just driving around and that thing. This stupid thing. I mean, it's done well. It drove really far, but I can't wait to, like, scrap it, you know what I mean? Put it in the scrapyard. And now that we can concurrently craft, we can build these other 2 wheels while also making the other pipe pieces we need. Which is awesome. What a great update. My quality of life has just gone through the roof with this update. I need 3 for each side. No, wait, bearing. Lock in, dude. I don't know what's wrong with me. Look at that. You hear him just making noise constantly, dude? Oh yeah, you can't drop bots anymore. You know what? You're going right there. Unbelievable. Guy's like the bane of my existence. I don't know why I made him. Boom! Check that out. It's all starting to take shape. Alright, and then back here we have kind of a similar thing. Like, this is the back of the truck. So we're going to take the metal, and we're going to go up by 2. That's 3. Learn how to count. And then back. We're just going to kind of drag this back, actually. I don't know how far to go yet. We have the leaf right here and right here. And we have a 3-block gap and then another leaf. Which means we can get rid of this part. I think that's how that is. But that's uneven, and it's making me upset. So we're gonna do that, I think. Is that too far? 2 over? Yeah, we need it right here. There we go. Okay. Suspension. Right here, and here, and here, and here. Need more pipe corners. I didn't put any rear wheel steer in here because I don't think we need it. We can always add it later. We can just copy that front axle, but for now I think it works. Alright, and then we need bearings on each of those. It's a pretty expensive truck, but we can actually make it, which is pretty cool. And I think it's kind of a testament to how well they've balanced survival now. Because it used to be there was no way you could do anything like this in any meaningful amount of time in this game. It would just take you forever to grab any materials. But now I literally, I did the perfect, I'm not making the right pipes. Yeah, I am. What? But no, I'm playing the game exactly how they intended it right now. Where I designed a creation in survival. And then I went, or in creative, and then I went into survival, grabbed the parts, and now I'm building it. I think that's exactly what they want. Boom. And then we need 4 more. For this part. And then that's like the frame finished. Which is awesome. Boom. Okay. Then we'll add the 2 on each of these, and that should be as far out as the other wheels are. Check that out. This is so sick. I'm so glad we can actually do this. Second episode. Should we build the cab? Should we make the engine? We do have to make the engine. 5 component kits. And 1 circuit board. I thought it was 1, and then I thought I saw it incorrectly, because I was like, what the heck? Yeah, look at that. So the metal's like the perfect amount of stuff for this. And then we can just build with the wood around it. We can go get wood easily. It's not that hard. Seat-wise, we can make a seat! No way! We can literally not take any parts off that stupid car. I'm so happy about that. Let's go. Okay. I have so many soil now. Look at this. Oh, I didn't realize it's stacked above 5 now. I don't realize a lot of things. Okay. Did I weld these other 2 things? Yes, okay. So I think this is gonna be wood right here. Right? Yep, and that's even as high as it went. Yeah, and then I think we're gonna also add like a radiator just because... Yeah, that'll look cool. We could even do this. That's kind of neat, right? I don't hate that. Hold on. Hold on, I'm cooking, as they say. We'll fill in here. And I don't really have... I need to make, like, net block or something. I can't make net block. Interesting. Oh, I can. It's just down here. That is... I can make solid net block? What? You know what? We're going to leave it and then just build that later on the front. Because they have net block at those little places. We'll just put it in there. Oh, I couldn't find my engine. It's because it's in my inventory. That's crazy. So we'll put... Since we want it visible here... Yeah, I think we'll put it like right here. And then you can kind of see it through there, which is, I guess, kind of neat. I think we're going to have to upgrade this for sure. I'd like to do level 4, I just don't know how high level 4 is. Let's find out. Because we're also going to need working suspension. And 6, yeah. Because the higher our engine is, the better gas mileage we'll get. So I can't believe we went through all those components. We don't have to make anything more logically, right? Right. So let's switch to new component kits, right? No. We'll just throw this in here then. Level 3 is high enough, and then it's 8 to upgrade again. It's not too bad. Alright, let's remember this stuff. I'm going to make the 2 bearings. We're going to use the design where we can... That's 3. Whoops. Where we can put stuff in here. So we'll put bearings right there, and then we can weld stuff up here. And so we don't have to build anything on the back yet, because we'll have a working vehicle. These go right here. I don't know. I think I'm going to make it a little shorter on the front than how it was. Like that. Also, I will say that is extremely short. Yes. It's beautiful. Oh, yeah. Look at this thing go. Oh my goodness. It's like a stick. What the heck? Alright, well. Let's get some wood. Oh yeah, I forgot I built cool suspension. I'm so proud of the suspension setup. I think it's so neat. Where am I going? I need wood. Right. We're gonna get this tree. It's beautiful. I love this truck. It's so cool. What? I don't know where I can get those corner pieces I had. That's something we'll have to unlock eventually. We can obviously upgrade the truck over time. That's kind of the goal here. I just thought something. If we were feeling really crazy, we could put suspension on both sides of these wheels. Right, like relocate them a little, and then put suspension on both sides. And we could have a ton of suspension. I'm going back to base. I should really turn on the engine. Look at that suspension. Oh my god, it's so good. I'm literally obsessed. Let's go in here. Still no secret bot, so I don't really know why I'm worried about being inside. He probably just doesn't spawn for the beginning. Like, maybe it's a certain amount of days you're in, he spawns in. What are we, day 7? I mean, I feel like he would have spawned in by now, to be honest. Dude is late to the party. That's typing. Whoops. Alright, let's put these lights on here. I'll do the daytime running lights, and then we can just put more next to it right there. And then, yeah, these are DRLs, so they're going to be kind of low power, always on. These we'll do 10 and put them on a switch. Up here. Perfect. I like it. And then eventually those will be painted. The wedge blocks we are unable to get right now, I believe. I don't think I have any. I don't know where they're at. That might just be another thing that we can find. Let me try to remember what I did back here. Because I did something so it didn't look like dirt. I think maybe this is what I did. Yeah, and that kind of blocks that a little more, which is nice. Can I upgrade these? It's 1 to upgrade. Perfect. Because I have 2. Throw that in here. I think that's what I had it set to originally. That's nice. Okay. Perfecto. I really like how this is turning out. I think it's so sick. That was unexpected. Alright, and then door-wise, looks nice. Perfect. And then we can still get in, and drive, and get out, and not drive, you know? You know how it goes. What about this? Windshield. Yeah. Oh yeah, we can't do that, because then we can't get in anymore. So we'll leave the sides open, I think. Oh, we can do the back. We don't have enough glass, but... Let me see if I can make more glass real quick. I think we'll need embers, which we don't have. Correct, correct. I forgot to put bearings in here. That would have been cool to use for this project. I think that's pretty much it. I'm out of gas. I'm gonna throw this on here, because I feel like it. Sick, okay. See, we can do that kind of stuff. We can get like a fuel canister whenever we unlock that. I'm gonna make sure these spawn straight. And then, yeah, we can just throw it on the side here. Perfect. I think that's pretty much, like, exactly what we want. I'm gonna fill up the engine with gas. Throw the rest right here. Get rid of this stuff from my inventory real quick. And I think we're ready to just be done. How's the engine so powerful? Maybe tier 2 metal is just a lot heavier than tier 1 metal, because this thing is just ripping it. What in the heck? Ridiculous. Here, I'm gonna turn the engine down. That's much better. Okay. That feels like it's actually controllable. Yeah, it still works in survival too. The physics aren't too different, I guess. They might have also just patched that in the update. Because it used to be wildly different in creative than survival. And it was way easier to lag out creative than survival too. Look at this thing. It's a working vehicle! I'm so excited. It's so good. Let's go show Hubert real quick. Hubert, look! Look, Hubert! Look, it's a vehicle! Oh, I phased right through him. That's crazy. What do you think, dude? Do you like it? Oh, interact.
Keep your spud gun close and your friends closer.
I didn't realize we could interact with them.
We're counting on you, mechanic. Thunderation! Don't sneak up on me like that. You stay safe out there, you hear? Keep your spud gun close.
Thunderation!
Closer.
Alright, Mr. Thunderation. I'm out of here. Let's go back to the mechanic station. Oh my gosh. It acts pretty weird when there isn't anything on the back. Look at that. It just like... It's like, yeah, no, I'll just twist into oblivion. I'm so glad it turned out well. And we built it on the second episode. I will say, I've been recording this episode for like 2 hours, but worth it, I would say. Very worth it. I'm so sorry, Walk. I'm so sorry. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed watching this video. I had a lot of fun making it, actually. I can't believe we made this truck. It's beautiful. Yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Don't forget to leave comments with ideas you have for this series, and I'll catch you later. Bye, everyone. Appreciate you watching.